Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing a deck that I've entitled the Rat King because it is Rat Tribal. Oh ho ho ho! I love a good tribal deck, and this one looks like it has a lot of potential. Stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host. This episode is presented in double vision if you're drunk. Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Filmed for a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub. Now this is one of those untitled, unposted articles that's put out there. Not article, but pages, decks. And it just had a 75% or 70% win rate and was mono black. When I cracked it open, it didn't look like what I expected. I expected it to be your stereotypical mono black deck, mono black mid-range or something. No. There's a bunch of rats in here. Rats. Now, the thing was, I tried to play some rat decks when Wilds of Eldraine first came out. I tried playing them before that, right? When the rats were been around since Kamigawa. I have not had luck with it. This thing's got 70%, so I'm hoping this deck has finally pulled together and has a decent rat tribal deck. Is this the new zombie? I don't know, man. But we're going to find out. So we're playing mono black once again, just because I know my good friend David Tatum loves mono black decks. So this one's for you, David Tatum. Enjoy. All right, so let's pound through this deck, take a look at the cards, and then we will go out and crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got? We got Creature Kill, Hand Hate, a little Vampirism, and then a Menacey 2/2 rat. Let's see, a Toxic 1 rat with Proliferate. When he dies, you 4/4 to Creature Kill with Proliferate. Creature Kill with 2 points of damage to yourself. 1/1 rat with Hand Hate. This one is just so crazy. You give your opponent a rat every turn for 2 turns that they can attack you with, and then you get those rats back, and you got a Flying Hasty 3/3. If you sacrifice a rat when you are attacking with it, you get a draw card. Nuts. It's nutty. Lord Skitter is a legendary 3/3, and whenever another rat enters the battlefield under control, you exile 1 target card from an opponent's graveyard. So if you put out multiple rats, you can exile multiple creatures. And at the beginning of combat, you put out a 1/1 rat that cannot block. So great. Lord Skitter's Butcher, he's a Swiss Army knife. He's a 2/3. When he enters the battlefield, you can put out a can't block rat. You can sacrifice another creature, like a rat, and if you do, you can scry 2 and draw a card. Not bad. And creatures you control get menace till the end of turn, so he could be a bomb that allows all your dudes to come running through, half of them come through and kill. If you got a big enough swarm, that could be the end of the game for your opponent. Gix will help you draw cards. This guy will help you find other rats and has Toxic. This guy's a ninja for 4. I think he's in here just because he's a rat. He doesn't really fit anyhow else, right? But let's see. When he deals combat damage to a player, you exit the top card of each player's library. Until the end of turn, you may play one of those cards. And if you cast a spell, pay life equal to the mana value runs balance cost. So, he's interesting. Old Flitterfang. He's a flying rat because he's half rat and he's half fairy. Somebody had to get drunk. And we got the beginning of each instep. If a creature died this turn, create a food token, because that's what rat fairies do, is they create food. And then sacrifice another creature artifact. Old Flitterfang gets +2/+2 till the end of turn. 2 popo. Well, he doesn't get the popo counters, but he gets it till the end of turn. Not bad. If he's creating it, then he could be a flying pump wagon. Gix's command helps you clear the board, return guys from your graveyard, and pump a dude up and gives it lifelink till the end of the turn. Cruelty of Gix helps you do a little hand hate, getting something from your library, putting it into your hand. And lastly, returning a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield under your control. Twisted Sister, the Sewer Witch. She she puts out a rat and then gives all of your rats Wicked Roll tokens, which pump them up by 1 popo. And when they die, each opponent loses 1 life. Each opponent. Man, that's actually pretty decent for like a commander deck. Well, we won't say that. Vraska, the Betrayer Sting. She's a wonderful black planeswalker. Nothing to do with rats, though. But she will help protect things. The -2 turns creatures into treasures, essentially. And you can use her to draw cards and proliferate. Lastly, what does she do? She gives 9 poison counters to a player to get them up to 9. And then you can use some of your other guys to finish it off, hopefully. All right, we got Mishra's Foundry, a nice man land. Nice and cheap, 2/2 for 2. This right here returns something from your graveyard if you need to. Otherwise, it's just a black land, and 18 lands rounded off. So what are we going to do? We're going to be throwing out lots of rats. We're going to be controlling the graveyard, maybe doing some creature kill, wiping the board if we need to, and otherwise just having a good time killing people. All right, before we do, let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. All right, so we're playing against Onigoki. Or is it Onigoki? I will keep it. Hopefully they won't get choked out on lands. Shuffler's been out to get me tonight. I have no idea where that is. It doesn't tell you your name or anything. Give me some life there, rat boy. Still, we're choking on just 2 mana at the moment. Really need 3. Cursed. All right, let's let it happen. All right, welcome to the jungle. Got a lot of smokers here. That's just got to die. Let's go get myself some more life. I'm gonna go pop that thing. All right, that's it. We can only send in 1 guy. I eventually will be able to swarm in, I think, but we're gonna need something better. Like get out the Sewer Witch. Use a nice bomb. Yes! Let's see if we can chew this guy up. Is this your own graveyard? a graveyard. That'll be its own. But it's only one, man. He can only make it into a 4/4. No, you're fine, dude. Everything's cool. Rat! You gonna eat that one up too? Nope, you're just gonna go. Good for you. Get him! Swarm in! I see you got a blocker up there. I think it needs more mana than that, though. I think it needs 4 mana, and you've only got 3 additional. Alright, down to 7. He's only got 1 mana left over. I don't know what you could do with 1 mana. Alright, we're powering in. We got all of our boys together. And in we go. And we win! Swarm, swarm! Swarm, swarm, swarm! Alright, we're playing against goteagle. Or is it goteagle? I see that 1 life you gained, and I will remove it from you. Alright. I'm winning. 21-20. And I'm not going to kill that thing with John Deaker. The John Deaker's way too powerful, that little of a dude. There's somebody that should die from John Deaker. Alright, let's get some rats out there. Rat, rat, rat. Alright. He's willing to give it up. I'm willing to kill it. He's transforming. I saw 5 on this next turn. Should I kill something? Let's just put out more rats. Alright, so good. The Twisted Sister Witch ought to be a pretty decent drop this next turn. What do I got there? 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't put that out. All right. Lord Skitter. And that's it. Yeah, I don't have enough mana to put out to get the Mishra's Foundry working at all. That's right, he can still do everything he needs to do. Yeah, no blocks. Do I not? Did we exile? Is that the deal? Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, just one at a time then, apparently. Nice. Alright, flip this guy out. Let's just, yeah, eat that up. That's totally cool. In we go. How was I not able to do this? Oh, it's Ninjutsu's 4, right? Okay, that's why. Alright. Boy, you can see I'm not a whole lot into the details here. And we're getting so much closer. Nice. Can I just play it? There we go. Alright, is it time to wipe the board again? You got it in your hand? You only got 2 mana. I got it. Let's go all in. And we win! Good job, sewer rats. Good job. Alright, playing against noobesi. Noobesi. 3 mana. Good, good, good. Alright, I like that rat. Do what you have to do, Blightbelly. Technically, if he keeps it all pretty weak, I can Gix's command that stuff out of existence. Blightbelly! Alright, let's just see what this guy likes to do. He just likes to party by killing out every creature I put out. I'm gonna hold on to the Rat King is what I want to do. Yeah, whatever, man. You're not allowed to play rats because I'm playing rats. That's like the law. Let's see what he's got in his hand. Suck it! One, huh? Alright, so the good news is you can only block with a 1/1. And so you're just going to let it happen. You're just going to sit there and take it. You got it there. All right. That was a good move with what little resources you had. You can do it. Come on. Walk away. All right. So you can kill off Nashi now if you'd like to. Good for you. I see it's no creatures, which means it's a good time to start wiping the board. I can wipe them all out. Whoa, wiped out my own guys too. That kind of sucked. I forgot that it does to everybody. Oh well. I don't know, we're cool. All in. And we win. Good job, Sewer Rats. Touchdown.
Can you hear me?
I'm playing against Bremsstrahlung. All right, so 3, 5, 6. Hopefully we can make our way up to 6. Get your hand going, throw something away. I'm sure it's going to be a land because you don't like lands. Oh, he did throw away a land. How crazy. Apparently feels he's got enough already. So I'd like to get up to 5. It'd be really cool. This guy's going for it. I need to get out Vraska. I need to just get out of 5. Ooh, good. That's a nice limit there. Rat. Alright, we got the Sewer Witch. We just need one more mana to really make things work here. There it is. Yeah, man, that's fine. I'm not sure I'm going to play Tribute to Horobi at this point. Let's see, up to 6. He's got 7. As that was in his hand? They showed me if that was the case. Alright, Sewer Witch. All in. It always seems way more impressive than it is. As I gently and mercifully kill myself. Alright, I got Gix's command. That'll wipe out like everybody I have. We can just take that guy out. You can deal lots of ways, though. That's what you want to do. All right. All I got to do is kill his last guy. I don't have the ability to do that now. Let's go after his hand, though. What's he got in his hand? What do you got up there, big boy? Yoink. And we win. In your face, Bremsstrahlung. Alright, up and against Moawk. Moawk. Alright, 3 mana. Kill, kill, kill. That's not a whole lot of action there. I mean, we've got lots of creatures. We need to get there early. This may be bad. I'm going to try it out, though. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we get out some rats that could just kill me with. I'm sure this is a self-portrait. You're really just trying to mill me, huh? So that means we're not going to need any of this stuff. We got here nothing to bring back if I get up to 5. Yeah, our deck is like trying to betray us again right now. Let's go, Joe. Man, all you gotta do is push go. There you go, man. Trying to remind you, it's your turn. Nothing to do for 3. That's the guy that needs to die. Trying to pull that crap on me. Alright, 4. Let's Blightbelly Rat it. And end our turn. Okay, so these all need 5 mana. This is where I stall out. The deck does not like to give me 5 mana for some reason. We do have the ability to kill a couple things. That's cool. This guy's going for a mill. I'm not sure why that other stuff's even in there. Like, there's this guy right here. Still, it's just a 1/1 somehow. And he's got another. There's our 5th mana. Very nice of you to do that. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at your hand. Yeah, man, I'm good with that. Right there. Alright, so we can search our library. I'm not sure I care. If I don't get another land, I could be okay without another land. I discard 2 cards here, huh? 1 and 2. What am I going after here? Ooh, that is such... What do I have on the battlefield right now? Not... Oh, it is very ratty, isn't it? Let's go for Twisted Sister. These are always lots of fun. He's trying to come out with the fairy deck. All right. Dude, you can't do anything with that. My other guys, though, are space awesome. Yeah. Negative. Alright, you're rolling at 3, Ferryman. You have the ability to kill you? No, but you have the ability to kill yourself. Victory! Alright, so here we are with the Rat King. And yeah, I was super impressed by this deck. Aether Hub had it listed as having a 70% win rate. And after playing it, I believe it. This is an incredible deck. You know, what's funny is I tried to play Rats, I think, when the set first came out. We were looking at about 2 weeks ago or something. And it just wasn't coming out. You know, I think I played somebody's Rat deck and it just didn't really work out. This one's really good. There's 2 things to it I don't particularly like. Number 1, I kind of feel like there's not enough control, like enough creature kill. And we have Cut Down, Infernal Grasp, Drown and Ichor. What else do we have in here? I think that's about it. We got Gix's Command. That's the other one. And then we got Vraska. Just these 2 are really expensive because it kind of fits into my second complaint about the deck, which is the fact the deck likes to give you 4 mana. It hates giving you 5 mana. And everything from this point over requires 5 mana. Good news, there's a lot to play in the 3 and less category. Nothing in the 4, but then 5 and 6, right? But this one you can play for 5, and that's not so bad. So the deck makes a good run for it, but you're just sitting there really wanting those 5s because Twisted Sister is a good thing, which gives all your guys, you know, an additional, like an extra rat and makes them all pumped up. And if they get killed, they do an additional point of damage, that kind of thing. But you got board wipes, and I never even saw Old Flitterfang being used. I don't know if he's good or not. He's a fairy rat. He's got those cool ass wings on him. We'd have to see. Got to keep playing this deck, right? All right, but still, this is a incredibly good deck for being a rat deck. I really liked it. All right, who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? What was the thing I was looking forward to the most? It was Lord Skitter, the Sewer King. That's who I was looking forward to. I mean, the other Rat King, which is right there, the Rat King, was also really good. I liked it because we can go pull like 2 or 3 rats at a time off the top of your library and then just have them. That was fantastic. That was also really good. But this is the one I was looking forward to, mostly because it did graveyard killing. And man, I wanted to kill things in the graveyard pretty badly. There's a lot of self-recurring cards out there. This card helps you get rid of it. It is a graveyard trespasser, essentially. This card is fantastic, in my opinion. I would say that, you know, these cards are also, I mean, Twisted Sister is great. Gix's Command, I was just crying for these. I just wanted to get to them. But it's not the most valuable player because, I mean, things that are like 5, yeah, they should do very well. So just because they're so expensive, I mean, that's the deal. Is that they're good, they're great, they turn the game, but they're 5s. That's what you would expect from something that expensive. But Lord Skitter's, not him. Lord Skitter, the Sewer King, gets out there, starts ripping apart graveyards, and starts pumping out rat babies. So yeah, this card has so much value to it. It is incredible. So good job. That's what's nice about this deck is all the creatures and stuff have a nice thing. You know, the card they kind of distribute, I don't care for the most, is probably the Tribute to Horobi. The idea that you have to give your guys to your other guy to let him kill you with it. But then you get a flying hasty 3/3. That's not so bad. It's not a rat. Though that's the problem. It's not a rat. But he does love killing rats. Man, I don't know. I'd probably replace this card. It worked well. I mean, it just seems so antithetical to what the rest of the deck's trying to do. So anyways, there you go. Let's go ahead and get to it. Is this deck competitive? 70% win rate. I'm going to say yes, it is a competitive deck. Yeah, the times I lost, like, it wasn't this deck. It was another one where I pulled like 8 lands in a row. That sucked. No, in this one, it was because I got all nothing but creature kill, no creatures, and you can only kill so many creatures. That's all there is to it. You need to mulligan to creatures. You want to get the low end stuff. So that's it. I mean, just a good mulligan will probably fix most of the problems with this deck. You need to focus on the early game because this deck is not super powerful at the end. It does have some good stuff, but they are kind of spot collection. This only does so much. It's just, you have to have a big swarm out to make her really work well. And a lot of times people are spending their time picking your dudes off. So, what can you do? But it is a really good deck. So competitive, absolutely. Is it fun? Yeah, it totally is. You know, the times that it works well, it works fantastic. And that is super fun. And by that, it means that the swarm keeps growing. They can't seem to do anything about it. Maybe you're not attacking, but you are definitely building. And it's just like you eventually get out some really good guys. Who I'm thinking of is, I guess I'm thinking about the Tribute to Horobi. The Echo of Death's Wail being a flying hasty 3/3, and when it attacks, you get to draw a card. I like that quite a bit. I like it when the Twisted Sister comes out and gives everybody essentially a popo. You're working really good. Like Lord Skitter's Butcher coming out, throwing out that menace, allowing all your rats to come in. They can't, you know, they can only block half of them. So yeah, this is a lot of fun for a deck. There could be more fun to it, but still, I mean, it's nice because it's a theme deck, right? It's rats. So let's get into, is it interesting? Well, guess what? It's a tribal deck. It's rats tribal. So yes, 100% this is an interesting deck. What is great is because we got rats from a lot of stuff in the current meta, within the current rotation, right? So we've got stuff going back to Kamigawa. Well, that's not Kamigawa. It looks Kamigawa, but it's a throwback looking thing. That's Aftermath right there. But this is Kamigawa. What else we got rats from? This is the Phyrexian stuff. This is Kamigawa. You know, this is new. So it's a nice collection that kind of spans across the entire current standard. And it's good to see a nice new tribal deck come together. Another one, it's mono black. I love a good monocolored deck. So this one is fantastic as far as that's concerned. I mean, I know that red has a bunch of good rat cards in it. So maybe it's worth putting that in as well. So we can make a Rakdos version of this as well. But anyways, this was a great, great deck. Totally interesting, totally fun. All right, so let's count this up. Was this deck interesting? Yes. Was it fun? Yes. Was it competitive? Yes. That makes this into an A+ deck. A+. And as I'm required by federal law, this deck is so choice. I would highly recommend you pick it up should you have the means. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.